Highlanders play host to the Lynn Classical Ladies Rams. Number 11, Keisha Perez. Number 12, Jada Tejada. Number 20, Divine Egbuda. Number 25, Captain Linda Jallo. Number 35, Captain Lauren Wilson. And the Lady Rams are coached by Tom Sawyer. And now the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Number 2, Diana Grant Johnson. Number 10, Sophia Good. Number 13, Fatima Matamoros Aguilar. Number 22, Ava Martin. Number 24, Victoria Rodriguez. Head coach for the Somerville Highlanders, Ricardo Bonham.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Basketball on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and tonight from Broome Fieldhouse, the Highlanders are taking on the GBL leading Lynn Classical Rams in GBL action. Highlanders come in with an overall record of 4-10 on the season, ranked number 65 in Division II. The Classical Rams come in 10-2 overall, ranked number 31 in Division III. The Rams coming off an upset victory over Triton Regional, 38-33. The Highlanders coming off 2 tough losses to Everett as the Crimson Tide able to edge out the Highlanders by 2 points, both here at Broome Fieldhouse as well as at Everett. As we are about to get underway here at Broome, these two teams did face off just under a month ago. Lynn Classical held the Highlanders to their lowest point total all season, defeating the Highlanders by the score of 44-11. As we are about to get things underway, Lynn Classical gets the tip. Your starters for Lynn Classical: Keisha Perez, Jada Tejada, number 12, Divine Egbuda, number 20, Linda Jallo, 25, and Lauren Wilson, number 35. As they get it inside to Egbuda, she puts that right up. Her shot is missed. Rebound fought for DJ Johnson as well as Egbuda. They're going to tie that one up. Highlanders will get it on the alternating possession. Lynn Classical applying full court pressure. It's Fatima Aguilar in to handle this pressure for the Highlanders. Aguilar pulls up the dribble, tries to get it off to Johnson, but that's stolen away by Tejada. Shot put up by Perez, no good. Highlanders with the rebound, but Rodriguez dribbles it off of her foot out of bounds. Starting Highlanders tonight: DJ Johnson, number 2, Sophia Good, number 10, Fatima Aguilar, number 13, Ava Martin, 22, and Victoria Rodriguez, number 24. Drive in from the wing, and we're going to get a double dribble there on Tejada. Good defense by the Highlanders. Let's see how they handle this pressure. Noted that the Classical Rams did hold the Highlanders to their lowest point total all season. We have a timeout taken immediately by head coach Ricardo Bonham. Did not like how the Highlanders were handling that pressure. That game at Lynn Classical, 44-11 victory for the Rams. Highlanders battled them tight early on defensively, but weren't able to hit any shots. Kept the score low initially, but Lynn Classical was able to extend the floor, running end to end, basically, applying the pressure that you're seeing affecting the Highlanders right now, and they were able to pull away and win that game. Of course, the Highlanders now a different team than they were a month ago. This is a team that in their last 5 games, they've won 2 of them, they've lost 3 of them. Those 3 losses have come by 2 points, every single one of them. A 2-point loss to Everett, 2 of those, as well as a 2-point loss to Malden. They also have a 2-point victory in there against Lynn English and a 20-point shellacking of Shawsheen. 7:12 remaining in the first quarter. No score. Lynn Classical has gotten 2 shots off. They've missed both of them. The Highlanders have not gotten the ball past midcourt. As Aguilar with speed goes down floor and they've broken the press. She's in. Kicks it out to Rodriguez, over to DJ Johnson. Johnson off to Martin. As they work it around the perimeter now to work their offense. Aguilar with the baseline dribble drive, kicks it back out. Now Martin with it. Pulls up her dribble on the baseline, gets it to Sophia Good at the foul line. Jump ball is going to be the call. As Egbuda was able to tie that one up with Good. Alternating possession goes to the Rams. 6:45 remaining in the first. So they try to get Egbuda at the foul line. Collapse down on her, did the defense. Good quick hands there by Aguilar. As she's out on the break, looking ahead, tries to get it to Rodriguez. Out of bounds, off of Victoria's hands. So Highlanders struggling a little bit in the open floor. Able to break the Lynn Classical pressure, but not able to get set up into their half-court offense effectively. Now Classical in their half-court offense. Wilson from the perimeter. She'll shoot from out there. Martin knew it. She got a hand on it. Good job there as Johnson comes in to get the board. DJ Johnson has led the team in rebounds throughout the season. As DJ has it on the right wing. Highlanders will work their offense here against this matchup zone. DJ open from 3, puts that one up off the backboard. No good, too strong. Long rebound came out to Perez. She's running with it. Loses the handle. Egbuda gets it, and there's going to be a foul called. As Aguilar is going to get called for that. Fatima will pick up her first. Teams first as well. No score. 5:44 remaining in the first quarter. Very similar to their first battle at Lynn. Very, very tough defensive battle in the first quarter of that game. Then Lynn Classical pulled away in the second quarter. As Egbuda misses the shot there, Aguilar comes away with the rebound. Strike that. Rodriguez with the rebound. So the Highlanders defense able to get hands and faces, forcing missed shots. Sophia Good gets her at the foul line. She's tied up there. Highlanders will keep possession. Possession arrow is with the Highlanders. Kind of a matchup 2-3 zone that you see there coming out to the perimeter. As Good gets it, she put the ball on the floor. And that's out of bounds. Good defense there by number 25, Linda Jallo. See the tough defense that Lynn Classical presents. They're also an excellent offensive team, as I noted, leading the GBL. As Jallo gives it to Egbuda. Egbuda down the lane, misses the shot. That's one she normally will hit, as she was wide open down the lane. And Tejada tying up DJ on the rebound. Possession sticks with the Rams as Wilson will inbound. Couple substitutions here for the Rams. Egbuda will go out, as will Tejada. Savannah Tang coming in, number 2. Also number 4 into the game, Nevaeh F. As Jallo puts that one up and she hits it. First points of the game. That allows them to set up that pressure as Perez cut into that passing lane. Highlanders need to be more sure with their ball control. The Rams pull back that pressure now. Highlanders into their half-court offense. 2-0 the Ram lead. Highlanders looking to get their offense going against Lynn Classical. DJ will drive in from the baseline. Pulls it up. Gives it off to Ava. Back over towards DJ. But DJ had already shifted position out of bounds. Lynn Classical presenting a very athletic defense, able to stay in front of those penetrating drives of the Highlanders. Perez puts it up from 3. That one's no good. Jallo saves it to Tang. Tang goes in but gets it ripped away by Rodriguez. Victoria in the open floor. She's going in. She'll put that one up and no good. Out of bounds. Last to touch it were the Rams as Eth was the last one. 4 minutes remaining here in the quarter. 2-0. The Ram lead. So Highlanders will work their offense now. Rodriguez over to Johnson. Johnson on the right wing. Likes to drive from there. Gets halfway down. Gives it off to Ava Martin. Martin's shot is up. No good. Good job by Martin chasing down a rebound, giving it to DJ. Now DJ, she'll be tied up by Perez. And on the alternating possession, it sticks with the Highlanders. 3:36 remaining. Highlanders still trying to work their offense. It's kind of a two-person offense right now as DJ and Ava trying to work it basically. Rodriguez with the shot, no good. Martin going up for the rebound and she is fouled. Good strong move there by Ava Martin as she went up for the rebound, got the contact from Eth. That will be her first, team's first. Ava at the line shooting 2. First shot by Martin, no good. Highlanders struggled a bit at the foul line against Everett in their last outing. Second shot by Martin is good. So we'll get some substitutions for the Highlanders. Anais Lopez as well as Mia Pacheco checking into the game. As DJ and Fatima head to the bench. Perez kicks it over to Eth. Eth tries to get it in. Good reach by Sophia as she's able to get the ball, but Wilson's able to get it away. Wilson puts up the shot, no good. Eth on, or I should say Tang on the weak side rebound, no good, and she's going to pick up the foul as Victoria had good position there on the left block. Tang reached over and hacked her arm. That's first on Tang, second on the Rams. Full court pressure being applied by the Rams. Let's see how the Highlanders handle it. Got Pacheco, Rodriguez, as well as Martin, you see, can handle the ball. Good now with it. Gives it back to Martin. Martin not expecting that pass. Gives it right back to Lynn Claskell. 2-1, the Ram lead. 2:50 remaining in the first quarter. Good defense by both teams. Also some lack of execution on the offensive end for both teams. Good job there by Sophia. She gets the hand on it on Jallo. Knocks that one out of bounds. Stickgold comes in for the Highlanders. Sophia heads out. Egbuda back into the game for the Rams. They give it right to Egbuda at the foul line. She kicks it out. Three-pointer from Tang is no good, but rebound comes out to the Rams. Eth gives it off to Egbuda, over to Tang. Now Wilson, she'll take it from there, no good. And that's a shot clock violation, no rim. Highlanders will get it on the turnover. Good defense there by the Highlanders. It's Todd checking back into the game now. Pacheco, quick passes here. Rodriguez trying to get it to Lopez. Lopez tried to bang that one forward. Kind of knocked it away from Ava Martin, unfortunately. Now Perez, step back three, no good. Egbuda with the rebound, and she'll put that one up and in. And the pressure now causing problems for the Highlanders is the turnover. Tang gives it down. Egbuda turns around, fires it up. No good. Knocked out by Martin to Stickgold. Now Pacheco has it, but she's going to be tied up. Possession will go to the Rams. Highlanders have got to figure out how to get through this pressure. So they're going to bring Sophia Good back into the game. Highlanders have people who can handle the ball right now on the floor. You've got Pacheco, you've got Lopez, you've got Rodriguez. All three of them, some of the better ball handlers for the Highlanders. Stickgold can also dribble it pretty well in the open floor. Kicks it out. Egbuda now will get it underneath. She'll kick it out. Tang wide open for the three. Banks it, no good. Rebound knocked out. Picked up by Rodriguez. Victoria's forced out by Tang, though. Turnover back to the Rams. That pressure really causing problems even off of rebounds. Minute 30 remaining. Rams only up by 3, though. So Highlander defense has kept them in this game. Tang gives it into Egbuda. Very aggressive against Egbuda on that foul line. Kicked it back out. The three-pointer up is no good. So Highlanders are not allowing anything on the inside to Egbuda whenever that pass goes to her at the foul line. Sophia Good is very aggressive coming up to defend her. Highlanders up, down 3, I should say, 4-1, still struggling to break this pressure. So they get it to Victoria. Finds Lopez. Lopez will put it on the floor, and she finds Violet. Stick goal down to Good. Good puts that one up. That one's good from Sophia Good. 1 point lead for the Rams. First bucket for the Highlanders. 1 minute remains in the first quarter. It's Perez kicks it out to Tang. Perez now with it again. Defended by Lopez. She drives in. That's going to be a jump ball. It will stay with the Rams on the possession arrow. Giuliani Fairman Rodriguez checking in for the Highlanders. It's Victoria Rodriguez taking a seat. Excellent work out there by Rodriguez in this first quarter. So get it out to Tejada. She'll put that up. That one banks home. 4 point lead now for the Rams as they set that pressure. Knocked out of bounds by Tang. Has made buckets. They immediately get that pressure set up. That full court zone pressure. As they trap right off the inbounds pass. So quick on that trap. Highlanders have got to get that first pass away to somebody open. It's Pacheco looking to inbound Fairman Rodriguez. She'll put it on the floor. Tries to step through, gets fouled. That's a good idea there. When the trap comes, try to step through it. You get the contact. Tejada picks up her first. Lopez gets it off to Violet Stickgold. Good job there. Fairman Rodriguez gets it to Good. Sophia will put that up. No good. A little strong. Egbuda with the rebound. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Highlanders down by 4. Rams with the ball. Tang looking for Egbuda. Egbuda turns. Gives it off to Tejada. Tejada passes up the wide open shot. 4 seconds left. They try to go to Egbuda. Egbuda, powerful. Goes up with it, but can't hit it. And that will end the first quarter as the Highlanders trail by 4. The difference, a three-pointer by Savannah Tang, basically. Or I'd strike that by Jada Tejada. Late in that quarter, the Highlanders playing very strong defense throughout that first quarter, keeping them in the game. The Rams applying full court pressure that has really befuddled the Highlander offense thus far. Highlanders have had a difficult time getting the ball down floor. Sophia Good, the only Highlander basket. And then a free throw by Ava Martin. That shot by Good came in the open floor after breaking the press. And Ava Martin got to the free throw line after an offensive rebound and a putback. So the Highlander offense has not generated anything yet in terms of really good looks or offense itself. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that they're having a hard time getting the ball down floor. Lynn Classical very, very quick. Once they get a made shot, they're set up in that pressure. They'll immediately trap the inbounds. And if you can't get the ball away from that trap, it's very, very difficult to break that pressure. See what head coach Ricardo Bonhomme wants to do. Have not seen a backcourt trio yet for the Highlanders of Pacheco, Lopez, and Johnson. three of the better ball handlers, if not the three best ball handlers on the Highlanders team. We'll see if head coach Bonhomme brings that matching out there at some point. They're underway here. Tang will put it right up, and she will hit that. You got to watch out for Savannah Tang. She will hit those three-pointers. You've got to close out on number 2. It's Pacheco gets the pass back. Very nicely done, looking to break the pressure to Lopez down floor, and they do. Lopez thought she had good, instead kicks it to Pacheco. Her three-pointer, no good. And that is out of bounds. Good job breaking the pressure by the Highlanders as Victoria Rodriguez back out on the floor. Trailing by 7 now after Tang with that three-pointer. Jallow get to Egbuda. Egbuda was wide open to the basket but couldn't handle the pass. Lopez goes down, but Egbuda is able to steal the ball away. Now Wilson, she'll look to drive on the baseline. Passes off to Egbuda. Good job by Rodriguez as she steps in there. Let's see what we've got. Going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession will go to the Highlanders. As Rodriguez continues her strong play. .7:05 remaining here in the second quarter. Highlanders trailing by 7. As a good steal there by Perez, she puts it right up and in, and that's how quickly this Lynn Classical team can bust out to a lead. They lead by 9 now. Johnson gives it to Lopez. Lopez to Martin. Martin goes up, no good. Johnson rebound, puts it up and good. As DJ on the weak side puts that one in. Highlanders another bucket. 7-point lead now for the Rams. Wilson drives, puts that one up, no good. Egbuda board, puts that one in. Highlanders running the floor. Martin puts that one up, no good. Johnson will get the board. Pacheco from 3. Highlanders looking to keep pace here, trailing by 6. The offenses have broken out. Jallow looks to get it down. Good anticipation by Mia Pacheco. She cuts off that passing lane and steals it. One of the better defenders on the Highlanders is Mia Pacheco. So senior drives the baseline, kicks it out to Rodriguez. Her jumper from the corner is good. Highlanders have cut it to 4, 14-10. Perez kicks it back to Wilson. Back over to Perez. They work it to Tang. She'll put that up. No good. Too strong. DJ with the weak side rebound. Jump ball, though, will go back to Lynn Classical. Timeout taken on the floor by Tom Sawyer, head coach for the Rams. So the Highlanders have taken a strong shot from the Rams here in the second quarter. Answering back, though. Buckets by Victoria Rodriguez, DJ Johnson, and a three-pointer by Mia Pacheco. Have the Highlanders trailing by 4. Struggling a bit with that pressure, but once they're able to break that pressure, you see that pressure is so front-loaded with that trap at the very front end of it. If you're able to get the ball down floor quickly, things are open on the back end of that pressure, and the Highlanders are starting to find that. Good to see Pacheco hitting a 3 as well. She led all Highlander scorers against Shawsheen. And that will extend that Lynn Classical defense out in the half court. Highlanders defensively doing a nice job against Lynn Classical's offense. Those outside shots, though, very, very dangerous. Number 2, Tang. She will light it up from anywhere on the floor. They get that one in. Jallo wide open on that inbounds. Good inbounds play drawn up by head coach Tom Sawyer for the Rams. 6-point lead. Pacheco spins, drives in, gets the pass knocked away. Perez is in the open floor. She'll go up and put it in. Back to an 8-point Ram lead. So we have a timeout on the floor taken by head coach Ricardo Bonhomme for the Highlanders. 4:48 remaining here in the first half. And you just see when Lynn Classical gets out in the open floor, they can get points so quickly. They can turn defense into offense, and that's how they bust out these big leads. Suddenly, you blink, and they're ahead by 8 points. Highlanders had that happen earlier this quarter. At the very beginning of the quarter, were able to answer back. Hopefully, they'll be able to answer back here. As I said, I believe it's a different Highlanders team than the one this Rams team saw a month ago in Lynn. Highlanders only 1 point away from matching their total from that game of only 11 points. Highlanders have developed more sureness on the offensive end. They know they have a better understanding of what they want to do offensively than I believe they had earlier in the season. The defense, though, I think has been there from the very beginning of the year. This has been a very tenacious defensive team. Highlanders with the ball, trailing by 8. As Lopez too high to Pacheco, that's going to be over and back. Turnover going to the Rams there. Can't make those mistakes against a quality team like this. Tejada all the way over to Wilson. Wilson into Igbuda, down to Jallo. Jallo will put that up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Igbuda the last to touch it. Nice job by Sophia Good as she did not get called for the foul. Coming in from behind Igbuda, preventing her from getting that rebound clean. Lopez, little up fake there, gives it to Good at the foul line. Now looking to DJ underneath. Kicks it out, Rodriguez finally able to control it all the way back to Pacheco. That's going to be an over and back. Yes, it will be. Another turnover for the Highlanders. You just see that pressure applied by Lynn Classical, and you see kind of a lack of comfort for the Highlanders in the offense. Tejada, she'll put it up from there, no good. Weak side board by Pacheco. Mia will run this. Slows it up though. 8-point lead for the Rams. Highlanders need to execute on the offensive end. Anais down to DJ on the baseline. Back out to Anais. She'll drive in. Her runner is up. It's no good. Rebound out to Pacheco. Mia, the up fake, gives it down to DJ, but Igbuda gets a hand on it. Good job by Mia to collect it. Perez, that defense all the way out there. Able to get it to Rodriguez, though. Anais puts up the three from the right wing. No good. Wilson will come away with the rebound. That pressure put on by Perez really messed up the timing of what the Highlanders want to do offensively, as Lopez is going to get whistled for that. Wilson driving in on that one. Anais picks up her first. First foul on the Highlanders here in the second quarter. 3:05 left in the half. As Pacheco goes out, Fatima back into the game. Inbounds to Jallo. Nice job by Sophia Good to alter that shot. And jump ball is the call. Alternating possession will be the Highlanders. Very aggressive on those reach-ins and tie-ups are the Rams, you saw right there. As Rodriguez Lopez on the right wing. Now Aguilar. Over to Rodriguez. Little pass down, looking for good. Immediately they collapse. Alternating possession goes to the Rams. You see how tenacious they are with those tie-ups. They are so quick getting their hands in there. Tejada, right wing, thought about it. She'll pass it in towards Egbuda. Egbuda's tied up there by DJ, and the Highlanders work a turnover on the alternating possession. As Johnson basically says, if you can do it, I can do it too. Now they get it to Aguilar. Aguilar trapped up right there on top, at the top of the key. Loses possession to Perez. Perez so tenacious defensively. Now they get it over here to Wilson. They work it all the way around, tried to get it to Egbuda. As she was open towards the basket, had DJ on her shoulder, but was ahead. Just couldn't quite handle that pass. Now Lopez out to Aguilar. Perez right at the top of this zone. Good bounce pass inside to Johnson. DJ turning around and puts it up and in. Good job there by DJ Johnson. She gets her second basket of the game. Rodriguez gets the hand on the ball, knocking it out. Now Wilson will inbounds. Keep an eye on Egbuda and Jallo down in the low post. Pass tried to go to Egbuda. Past her though. Tied up between Lopez and Perez. Minute 40 remaining. 6-point lead for the Rams. As we near the end of the first half, Tejada puts up the three, no good. Wilson weak side board, and she gets the contact and the bucket exactly as she wanted to do on that, as she knifed in down the baseline. Contorted herself to make sure she got the contact. So she will be at the line looking to complete the and one. Did not see who they called the foul on, and it has not been posted. As that is no good, but Egbuda gets the board. Quickly on her was Rodriguez. Jump ball is going to be the call. Another good job by Victoria Rodriguez. She has been excellent on the defensive end for the Highlanders. Also has a good jumper from the baseline that she made. It's Lopez back to Pacheco. Look how far out they're forcing the Highlanders to start their offense. Now Pacheco to Lopez. Over to Pacheco. Mia's going to baseline drive into Jallo. Out of bounds. Off of Mia. As Ava will check into the game for the Highlanders. Eight-point lead for the Rams, 1 minute left in the half. Perez over to Tang. As they work it around the perimeter, Wilson. They like to get it down low. Wilson gives it to Jallo. Now Perez. They will work that perimeter and then work it into the interior to Egbuda. Tang with the drive, kisses it off glass for two. She is so dangerous. A little up fake from three-point. She gets open for that shot. 10-point lead, biggest of the game for the Rams. 25 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Highlanders can hold for the last shot of the half. Lopez with it. Fakes Tang, gives it inside to Ava Martin. Back out to Pacheco for the three. Mia's three is up, no good. 9 seconds remaining as Jallo came away with the rebound. 3 seconds on the clock. Perez is going to put it up, and it's short. But Egbuda, last gasp there from Egbuda is no good, and that will do it for the first half. Highlanders trailing by 10, 22-12. Here at Broome Fieldhouse, watching GBL action of Somerville Highlander girls basketball in Somerville. Ed TV will be back for second half action in a moment. We are back at Broome Fieldhouse here on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon. Highlanders trailing the Lynn Classical Rams by the score of 22-12. As the Highlanders only 3 points in the first quarter, 9 points in the second quarter. A very strong defensive first half for the Highlanders. Just a difficult time getting untracked offensively. Defensive pressure applied by Lynn Classical has been very, very effective. Leading scorer for the Highlanders is DJ Johnson, with Mia Pacheco adding 3 points as well. As we are underway, you see that attack as they get it down into the paint. This time they kick it out. Wilson from the corner. Her shot is no good. So Highlanders were able to collapse down on Egbuda that time. Nice job defensively. A small adjustment from that first half. Highlanders have already eclipsed their points total from the first game between these two, as they only scored 11 in that game, their lowest point total of the season. So Highlanders much improved from a month ago when these first time these two teams met. It's Johnson, though, thought about the skip pass down to the corner, lost her balance slightly, allowing Perez to get it. Perez has been excellent defensively. Her defensive pressure has been excellent. She also has 4 points in the game, number 11, Perez. Tejada's mid-range shot, no good. Jallo with the rebound, no good. Egbuda's rebound put back, no good. Egbuda gets it one more time, and she's going to be fouled that time. Just good positioning there by the Rams, offensive rebounding wise. DJ's going to pick up that one. That's her first, team's first here in the second half, the third quarter, actually. Team fouls now configured by the quarter. Egbuda at the line. First one is no good, too strong. Second shot by Egbuda, back rim, no good, but Jallo gets the board, puts it up, no good. Another putback attempt, no good, and this time Johnson is going to get the rebound, tied up very quickly. Highlanders need to be spinning away from those tie-up attempts, trying to get contact. The officials allowing a lot of contact on those tie-up attempts. Pacheco over to Lopez. Lopez needs help, gives it back to Pacheco. Down to the corner to Rodriguez. Victoria's had an excellent game. Anais over to Pacheco now as they can't penetrate this defense. Pacheco will try. Dribbles it off of her left foot, goes out of bounds. No, not touched by the Rams, so the Rams will get it. No score here in the second half yet, still 22-12. Lopez out on Perez. Perez gets it to Egbuda at the foul line, kicks it out to Wilson. So they work it around the perimeter. Tejada down to Jallo. Jallo back out to Perez as they give it to Wilson. Wilson will drive the baseline. Great job by Mia Pacheco. Great hands by Mia Pacheco. Probably the best defensive hands on the team, as Lopez is going to be fouled going to the basket. Make the note, the referee 5 feet from it did not make the call. It looks like it was a correct call, as Lopez will be at the line shooting two. Perez is charged with her first foul. Lopez's first, no good. Second shot by Anais is good. First point for the Highlanders of the second half. First point for either team of the second half. 9-point lead for the Rams. Highlanders altering their defense a little more aggressive on this screen. On this zone action, I should say. No continuation there for Wilson. The foul was on the floor. Rodriguez reaching in. Victoria's going to pick up her first. Team second here of the third quarter. As Wilson will inbounds, looking to Egbuda. And she'll get it over to Tejada on the right wing. They pull it around. Wilson from the corner three, no good. Jallo with the weak side board. Good job by Sophia Good. She got the hand on it. Quick hands by DJ as well. Now Pacheco. Pacheco pulled her dribble up, gives it off to DJ. She'll take the baseline drive, kick it out to Lopez. And the foul's going to be called. I believe that's going to be, let's see. That's going to go against Tejada. That is her second, team second of the third quarter. Tejada goes to the bench. Tang comes in. Tang leading scorer in the game with 5 points. She will put it up from anywhere. She has a three-pointer and a runner. Lopez gives it to Johnson, over to Rodriguez. Victoria gets blocked there by Wilson. And out of bounds off of the Highlanders. Takes Victoria a little time to set up that set shot. Wilson was able to fly out and get the block. 9-point lead for the Rams and the ball. Tang, three-pointer, no good. Pacheco gets the board. Down to Lopez. Lopez gets tied up quickly by Perez. Alternating possession will go to the Rams. Perez just so quick with those hands, getting them in there, getting those tie-ups. She and Egbuda so very good at getting those tie-ups. There's Tang now on the left wing. Rodriguez got a hand to it there, but Tang was able to control. She gives it off to Wilson. Now Wilson penetrates to the foul line, puts it up, no good. Rodriguez with the board. 9-point lead. Highlanders keeping the Rams off the board, but they can't score themselves as DJ runs into a wall there. Gives it off to Sophia. So they work it around the perimeter now, trying to get it back inside to Sophia, and that's going to be a jump ball. Coaches wanting Victoria to help out in that situation, run towards the ball, present herself to be an able pass receiver and an open pass receiver. Got to be active when you don't have the ball. It's Pacheco with it now. Kicks it out to DJ. Baseline drive for DJ. She goes up. That one's a good one. As DJ finishes. Highlanders cut it to 7, little by little. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Tang to Egbuda, out to Wilson. Wilson back to Perez, over to Tang. Now Jallo down low, thought about Egbuda instead. Outside, and then Wilson. Perez just directing traffic out there. Beautiful pass down to Wilson on the near side block for the easy shot. First bucket of the second half for the Rams. 9-point lead for the Rams. Highlanders playing excellent defense. Made some alterations, keeping Egbuda from getting that entry pass into the paint, forcing the shots from the outside. But unfortunately on the offensive end, as it's been many times this season, a good, strong, athletic defensive team can nullify the Highlander offense. As Johnson has been able to penetrate and get a bucket. Anais Lopez got to the foul line, making one of her free throws. Lynn Classical, excellent speed with her hands, not getting called for fouls on these reach-ins and on these tie-ups. Got to keep the ball close to yourself, close to your body. we look at the Highlanders on the floor, Sophia Good, number 10, Mia Pacheco, number 4, DJ Johnson, number 2, Violet Stickgold, number 21, and Anais Lopez, number 1. Tang, Perez, Jallo, Egbuda, and Wilson on the floor for the Rams. It's Pacheco over to Lopez. Lopez gets a quick double team as she dribbles to the top of the key. Now they rotate over, and the double team comes to DJ, and the baseline pass not there as Jallo able to get the interception of that pass. Then classical three-pointer from the wing. Wilson, she'll hit it. She heats up. It becomes very dangerous for the Highlanders as Wilson is an excellent shooter if she heats up. She has 7 points in tonight's game. Once again, Perez with that over pursuit at the top of the key. Pacheco passes it up, gives it off to Lopez. Lopez's pass, though, behind Stickgold. Jallo comes away with it. Highlanders need to look for their shots. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Trailing by 12. Biggest lead for the Rams today. They're trailing by 15. Strike that. No, 12. I am losing my mind. As Egbuda gets it inside. Her shot was no good, altered there. Jump ball there. Sophia Good went to her knees. Alternating possession will stay with the Rams. It's Aguilar and Rodriguez checking back into the game. Johnson, Lopez coming out. Tang gets the inbound, back to Wilson, then Egbuda. Her mid-range look no good. Wilson, though, tipped that one and was able to be saved by Jallo. Then Egbuda is fouled as she went up. That's going to be Fatima picking it up. Aguilar's going to pick up her second. Team's third this quarter. Minute 34 remaining in the third quarter. Egbuda at the line, 0 for 2. First shot, no good. Lila Matt Coleman will check in her first action tonight. That one missed by Egbuda. Pacheco with the rebound. They're slowing it down. 12 points is the Rams' lead. You see Perez, she extends that defense out, really giving the Highlanders trouble with that. Good puts it up, no good by Sophia, gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good as well. Jallo comes away with it. Now Perez pushing the tempo into the paint. Knocked out of her hands, good job by Rodriguez once again. Victoria's been excellent tonight defensively. Minute 8 remaining in the third quarter. Wilson gets it to Tang, back to Wilson. Now Egbuda again, same exact inbounds that they ran the last time. Egbuda missed it from the free throw line. That time she stepped into it, shortened the distance and made it. 14 is the lead now for the Rams. As Aguilar has it. Down into the corner to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is trapped down there, needs some help. A timeout's going to be taken by the Highlanders. Aguilar dribbled into problems in the corner, gave it off to Rodriguez. Trap came a-coming. 43.7 seconds remaining. Highlanders will have the ball after this timeout, trailing by 14. Another strong defensive quarter for both teams. Lauren Wilson, though, able to get untracked as she is. Got 5 points this quarter, a three-pointer from the right wing, as well as a nice drive to the bucket. Highlanders still trying to figure out their offense. DJ Johnson, leading scorer for the Highlanders with 6 points. She's been able to dribble, penetrate, and get to the basket. Also effective on the offensive boards. Ava Martin struggling offensively in this game, not in very frequently. Not a lot of minutes tonight as Sophia Good has gotten a lot of minutes in the low post for the Highlanders. She's done an excellent job with those minutes defensively against Egbuda. Egbuda with only 6 points tonight. "18 seconds on the shot clock, 43.7 on the game clock in the quarter." Rodriguez once again in that corner. Trap came down. Lopez so quick, I should say Perez so quick, trapping down. As Lila Mack Coleman gets it, passes out of it, nicely done. So they get the inbounds in. Pacheco drives, gives it to Coleman in the corner, but stolen away. Travel is going to be the call on Wilson as she rolled over. 29 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Highlanders have the ball. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pacheco on the inbounds gets it to Aguilar. Just watch Perez, number 11, everywhere she goes, out on that perimeter. She's causing turmoil. Egbuda gets that one poked away from Coleman. 12 seconds left. Tang has it in the corner. Now Perez to Wilson. Wilson will put that up. Very dangerous. She misses that one, though. Egbuda chases down the rebound. Perez will go for the shot, but it gets blocked by Rodriguez. And that will do it for the third quarter. Highlanders down by 14, 29-15. Highlanders once again only managing 3 points in that quarter, just like in the first quarter. Outscored by Lynn Classical by 7-3 in that quarter. Highlander defense has never been in question from day one. They've been a very strong defensive team. They're holding teams down below 50 points. No team has actually gotten more than 50 points on them this season. Offensively is where they struggle sometimes. Lynn Classical came out, applied pressure. They've been able to break that pressure, but Lynn Classical now has dropped that pressure back, forcing the Highlanders to execute in the half court. Lynn Classical has fast feet. They're able to prevent dribble drive penetration, and due to that, the Highlanders are having a difficult time because as well as that dribble drive penetration being so quickly prevented, Lynn Classical traps in the corners and along the sides very, very quickly, and they also are so quick tying up the ball. Specifically, number 11, Keisha Perez, she has just been tremendous out there running the point, basically being the traffic cop of the offense, but on top of that, defensively, watch her on the perimeter. She is going after every single ball handler for the Highlanders. She is in the face of the ball handler. So we open up this fourth quarter. You see Perez right out there on Lopez. A little over pursuit, opened things up for Sophia Good, but then the pass behind Rodriguez on the far wing. The Classical defense, very, very well positioned, very quick. You've got to execute correctly to defeat that defense, and the execution has not been there so far for the Highlanders tonight. Perez puts that one up, no good. Wilson chases down the long rebound. So now they've shifted Wilson to the point, and Perez over here on this right wing, and Wilson will drive, penetrate, and get the foul. No doubt exactly what head coach Tom Sawyer wanted to see as Sophia Good picks up the foul. That's her first. Putting Wilson more of a penetrating dribble drive offensive creator at the point. And Wilson drove in and was able to get the contact. As she's at the line, misses her first. Second shot up by Wilson, that one's good. Wilson so dangerous offensively, can hit from the outside as well as that dribble penetration that we saw. Now Pacheco with it, skip pass over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, there's that trap as Perez just closes down. Lopez saves it from going over the back. Now Pacheco tried to pick up the dribble but lost it. Egbuda able to take it away. Now Perez back running the point. She's into the paint. Little stopper shot there, no good. Then Sophia Good with a nice block on Egbuda. Tang, blocked by Pacheco. As Mia says, no ma'am, do not bring your evil here. $15-point lead for the Rams. Highlanders need to get some turnovers from the Rams as Wilson's shot is no good. She was open for that look. Perez tried to save it in, but stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Highlander offense needs to get going into gear. 6.5 minutes remaining. Egbuda anticipates that pass, and she is in. Lopez is going to make her earn it at the line. As Anais comes over to check in on her. Heady play there by Lopez. She was in control. Committed the foul. Forced Egbuda to the line. Egbuda where she is 0 for 4. First free throw by Egbuda, no good. Second free throw by Devine, no good. Rebound pulled away by Rodriguez. Egbuda now 0 for 6 from the line. 15-point lead for the Rams. Highlanders need to get their offense untracked here in the fourth quarter. And Perez makes that so difficult as she just flashed across the passing lane and stole that pass. Wilson now running the point. They get it back out to Wilson. She'll drive into the paint and put that one up. No good. Rebound out of bounds off the Highlanders, as Good was the last one to touch it. Wilson gets it into Egbuda. Nice job by Sophia Good as she got the block there. Pacheco is going to be fouled there by Perez. Little ticky-tack there by Perez. Surprised she doesn't get more of those throughout a game, how aggressive she is reaching in, tying up the ball, but she's so quick with those hands. She can get them in and out of there without committing the foul normally. You see, once again, there she is, right on the ball handler, forcing the ball handler and that offense to start so far away from the basket. As Pacheco gets the screen, now Wilson applying the pressure. Rodriguez in the corner over to Good. There's Perez again, just all over the ball handler. Once Perez arrives, the turnover came. Reminiscent of a box-and-one defense. All the other players in a zone. Perez just roving, applying double teams to everybody. That pass, the entry pass down to Jallo on the left block, goes out of bounds off of Jallo. 5:15 remaining in the game. Highlanders down by 15. Just keep your eye on number 11 on the defensive end. You see, here comes that double team. And she'll go right at the ball handler. Mia Pacheco driving into the lane. But there's Wilson picking the pocket. Perez is out ahead. She's in for the bunny. 17-point lead now for the Rams. As head coach Ricardo Bonome's going to empty the bench. 4.5 remains in the game. DJ now tries to pass it to Good. Egbuda so aggressive as well defensively. Egbuda will go back to the line. As Anais once again whistled for the foul, going to make Egbuda earn it. She struggled from the line, 0 for 6 today. Third foul on Lopez, third team foul on the Highlanders here in the fourth. First shot by Egbuda, no good. 0 for 7 now. So we have wholesale changes here for the Highlanders. Number 23, Jamili Vargas checking into the game. Number 20, Miriam Ramadan checking in. Lila Mack Coleman back out on the floor, along with Juliana Fairman Rodriguez, number 5. Another miss there by Egbuda. And number 3, Aliyah Ramadan on the floor. Egbuda 0 for 8 tonight from the line. Ramadan with it. Tried to get that one in past Jallo. Jallo got the hand to it. Nevaeh Eth checking into the game for the Rams. 17 points lead for the Rams. And Tejada got a hand on that one. She'll chase it down. 4 minutes remaining here in the game. It's Wilson to Tejada. Down low to Eth. Eth gets it over. As I believe that's Bullock who checked into the game. Bullock kicked it out to Wilson, and Wilson hits it. $19-point lead now as Wilson lighting it up now. She's heated up here in the second half, I should say. Steal there by Wilson. She's in alone. Puts it up and in. Timeout on the floor taken by Tom Sawyer. He's going to empty the bench as well. It's Kaylee Bullock, number 5, had checked into the game. Mia Papazoglu checking into the game as well when this timeout is over. 3:31 remaining. 21-point lead for the Rams. So the Highlanders, once again, consistent defensive effort, have done a good job defensively throughout this game, really causing problems. For the Rams, Lauren Wilson has heated up here in the second half. 2 3-pointers for Wilson, or actually 3 3-pointers, strike that. As the Rams have been able to pull away. Offensive execution, once again, the question mark for the Highlanders. Very difficult to execute, though, against this Rams defense. Highlighted number 11, Keisha Perez, and what she does defensively out there. Very aggressive, double teaming, tying up the ball. Just really keeping teams from effectively executing offensively. Fairman Rodriguez with it now. Ramadan gets that down. There's Ramadan and Ramadan. There's Fairman Rodriguez's 3-pointer, no good. Bullock pulls it away. It's Tejada now running the point. Gets it to Papazoglu. Bullock over here on the near wing. Jallo will put that one up, no good. Lila Mack Coleman pulls it down. She'll run it out. As Aliyah Ramadan gives it up, Giuliani Fairman Rodriguez out there as well. Ramadan to Ramadan there. As it's Aliyah to Miriam. Aliyah Ramadan puts that up from 3, no good. Tejada with a long rebound, 2.5 remaining in the game. Tejada gives it to Jallo. Papazoglu is going to get called for the travel. Stutter step there by Papazoglu. .21-point lead for the Rams. Shot put up there by Jamili Vargas, no good. Jump ball called as Matt Coleman was down there tying it up. Vargas gets the inbounds out to Ramadan. Ramadan defended closely outside by Perez. That's Delisha Perez. Number 23, different Perez on the floor. That one's stolen by Bullock as Kaylee, good job there. She goes in, puts up the bunny and makes it. Good anticipation there by Bullock on the pass. Minute 38 remaining. Ramadan to Fairman Rodriguez, down to Matt Coleman. That's going to be out of bounds. Highlanders will keep it as Bullock came in trying to get to that pass. Well, Ramadan, she'll put it up from there. Merriam does. No good. Rebound pulled away by Tejada. Minute 15 remaining. That shot put up by Perez, no good. Weak side rebound pulled down by Papazoglu. She gets her shot blocked. But then Tejada, to strike that, it was F, who got the putback back up, and she will be at the line. Foul went against Fairman Rodriguez. F misses her free throw. Lynn Classical struggling with their free throws. 1 for 11 on the night is the team. Now 2 for 12. Under a minute remaining, Highlanders trailing by 14. Once again, you just see how difficult it is to beat the Lynn Classical defense. They have that pressure defense that they applied. The Highlanders were able to beat that full court pressure, but then head coach Tom Sawyer for the Rams pulled it back to the half court. And when you have a player out there like Keisha Perez, number 11, who can quickly tie up the ball, has such quick hands, and then in the low block you've got Divine Igbuda, who was excellent, as well as Jamili Vargas is able to get a hand on that. Fairman Rodriguez steals it away. Miriam Ramadan will finish off the fast break for the Highlanders. Shot put up by Papazoglu, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ramadan. Fairman Rodriguez now. She'll go all the way down. She'll pull it back out though. She's alone in the corner, needs some help. Ramadan came to help, but Papazoglu is there. 1.1 seconds remaining. So I think I have my tense correct. A lack of plural correct on that. That is out of bounds, but that will do it, as the final will be 17-39. The Classical Rams take their overall record to 11-2. Highlanders will drop to 4-11 on the season, but not again the same game that I saw over in Lynn between these two teams a month ago. The Highlanders just defensively, once again, never a question mark. The effort is always there. They are a very, very strong defensive team, holding another very good offensive team below 50 points, holding them below 40 points tonight. But offensively, the execution just needs to get tighter. They need to tighten up their offensive execution and, frankly, be a little more confident down there and find those open shots. But that will do it for us tonight, as the Highlanders fall to the Rams of Lynn Classical by the score of 39-17. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you, Bill Trudell on camera. Thank you, Joe Constantine on the production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Basketball on Somerville Ed TV.